Guns, how are you?
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized
How
to assault the
do
alien
you
craft.
sever a grave? I think usually you just bury somebody else on top of the person. I don't have scanners again.
Heading to that location.
I don't know what that is, Gonzo. Is that some weeb shit?
Recibido, señor.
Moving. Good to go. On my way.
It's probably just one pod plus the outsider. It is a crashed fighter. You have to consider that Stingrays and Sparrowhawks always have an extra 2 shots because of the range. Ah. Okay.
On Overwatch.
Shall we look at it together? How confident am I in my model? I think it's a great model. It's a good model, Twitch chat. UFO. Destroyer. Research. Probably talking about 240-ish. You want to look at balanced oil guns. Probably 3 kills. We are using aim modules. We have avionics. We have countermeasures. We are killing it half the time. Maybe over half the time. Damn. So it wasn't even that unlikely for my interceptor to kill that. And then you want to, instead of building coil guns, research wingtip Sparrowhawks and use Stingrays. I mean, it's not like awful, but you're dealing like half as much damage. You are. That is very, 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 very large amount less damage.
I feel, Commander.
I feel, Commander.
Ooh. That was a Muton sound. We got Muton elites, maybe. This is just the outsider. I wish I could walk into it, but without collateral damage, I guess I can use a rocket to kill it. Yeah, okay. I think I can walk into it.
That's affirmative.
I can't walk into it.
Moving.
What? It must be exactly behind this. Or else I'm just one tile off still.
Aye, aye.
We'll move up a bit.
Headed there now.
Heading out.
Okay. Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I didn't toggle on that I had the UFO research there either. The UFO research gives another some percentage of damage.
Covered.
So the destroyer intercept wasn't actually that lucky at all. Huh. Bluefish thinks it's 7 months.
I don't think we're alone out here. Roger that. Open
What if
fire.
we were alone? That would be sad.
They're flanking my position. Eat this.
We are on the hard difficulty. Or the hardest easy difficulty, depending on your point of view.
Fallado.
I would love to hit this shot.
Shot failed to connect.
Okay.
Headed there.
Maybe my scout could have the kill. I don't know. Alright. Alright.
Roger that. Scared.
As long as we're putting it on somebody who can deal damage and needs experience.
Callaos. Escuchad.
The mutons are uphill from us. We could go grab that melt on the way. Well, it's not on the way, but
Allá voy.
do that first and then check out the mutons after.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
10-4.
Wish aliens had rockets too.
Location.
Exalt has rockets.
Ready to rock.
I don't know if Exalt are aliens.
I'm on my way.
They have grenades. I don't know if they've used a grenade yet this campaign.
Good to go.
I haven't given them a ton of opportunities, but also
Position.
I feel like there were spots where they could have.
On Overwatch. What was that?
That's an intact power source. Intact power source almost pays for the interceptor I lost. Who wants to run at that?
Affirmative. Moving out.
So I'm not looking forward to a muton beyond that tile at all. That seems really bad. Maybe we keep falling back from them.
Okay.
Did I know that the French call rockets arugula? I didn't.
I'm rolling.
Is that true?
I'm on my way.
I like arugula.
Okay.
I feel like arugula is more interesting lettuce and spinach is more healthy lettuce.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Lettuce is just kind of like strictly better than either of them, but you can choose which to upgrade it to, depending on your, like, tastes for the day or whatever. Heard it on the internet? Nice.
Alien object in sight.
Well, now that I know, I will be sure to tell my friends on the internet so that, you know, we can spread the word.
Explorando.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Spinach is top tier salad. That's what I said.
Heading to that location.
I said arugula tastes more interesting and spinach is healthier.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. 10-4.
I don't think spinach's taste is strictly better than lettuce's taste. I do think arugula's taste is strictly better than lettuce's taste. I don't think I've ever had lettuce and thought this wouldn't be better tasting if it were arugula. Arugula just tastes better. It just does. Arugula has very high synergy with balsamic. Very true.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Google Translate says that's not true.
Roger that. Scanning.
But wait, Google Translate is on the internet. Who should we trust?
Getting it done. Moving to Overwatch.
Lettuce, you mean crispy water? Yes. Yes, that is what lettuce is. I don't look forward to walking uphill into a pot of mutons with this squad. I would love it if they would come to me, but they haven't yet.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Smargason, thanks for the year! Hope you're doing well.
I'm on Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
You hear that?
Arugula is known as rocket in England.
Overwatch. Eye covered.
Are we talking about the same thing? I'm talking about the like leafy green that is used in sandwiches and salads. Not marijuana. Can I send a fast soldier to bait them out? Kind of, but then they're active in Fog of War, which really isn't much better for me.
Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Todo cubierto.
Eyes peeled, Commander. There's something out there. Eyes peeled, Commander.
I feel like they're trying to patrol into me, but failing. I wonder if I should have left the outsider alive for a turn. If I left the outsider alive for a turn, this wouldn't be a problem. It would have called for help. And its friends would have come to help it. And then they would have all died.
Heading to that location.
Okay.
James and Jesse are sometimes called Rocket.
Stepping off. On the move. Scanning. Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered.
One of my favorite comics I've seen recently was someone saying, like, you really want to fuck me up? I'm in a gang, yo. I'll fuck you up, kind of thing. And then it zoomed out and they were in Team Rocket attire, like with their belly showing and everything. Just superb humor.
Moving out.
Simply superb.
Moving to position.
On the move. That's affirmative.
You knew that Arugula had so many names.
I don't think we're alone out here.
I'm just gonna wait here for a sec and see if I get exactly the same angle every time.
You hear that?
I expect them to be patrolling, but it doesn't look like they're succeeding at patrolling. It looks like they might be stuck. So if they're stuck, my goal becomes to get as close as I can to them without pulling them.
Heading out.
Because just generally, I am going to benefit more from close range than they are.
Time to move it.
I think the big reason for that is largely that you get the first turn in the combat. There are other reasons too.
Paso ligero. Got it covered.
You have more actions. I don't know.
There's something out there. On the move. Moving. Moving.
On it.
Heading to that
I
location.
think Rocket is probably the street name for arugula.
Good to go.
It's what your dealer calls it. I guess I still have a motion tracker.
Shh. You hear that?
Maybe use it. Oh. Okay, so this entire time they just like weren't even here.
To position.
They could be on the roof. This is a solid wall, so unless we're on the roof, we have no danger of them seeing us in this alley.
10-4. Stepping off.
There's the devil's lettuce, which is obviously marijuana, and then there's the high explosive experts lettuce, which is arugula.
Roger, Dodger.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Listen.
When was the last time I did a door breach in this campaign? I actually get to pop a door.
Roger, Dodger.
It's kind of exciting.
Already there.
Corriendo.
Already there.
Let's do this.
Running.
I'm on it.
To the, like, Stingrays air game thing? What? They are patrolling. That is so strange.
Shot did not connect.
Probably my position relative to them changed, so they got unstuck. It's 1 Meton and 3 floaters. It's actually a really bad place to fight floaters, though. They get to hover above this window. There are a lot of line of sight asymmetries, and if I break line of sight, they fly over the top. Maybe run backwards to this.
Moving out.
They won't see me over the top of that wall, I don't think.
Let's do this.
Understood. Moving out.
If I ever ask to set up an emulator for Pokemon games, we should direct him into Emerald Kaizo instead of the regular ROM, simply because you're pretty sure I'd enjoy that version more.
Getting it done.
Do you not know what that is? If it's harder, you're right.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Heading to that location.
Does it have weaves?
Good to go.
I did it. I broke loss, and then they ran at me. God, I'm so good at this game. Alright. Did I bring the arc thrower? No. Why didn't I bring the arc thrower? Weird. I have Jelly Delirium, so these are just all panicked, I think. Do I even shoot this? I think so. Floaters do not like it when you set them on fire. Wait, only one of them panicked?
No need to ask twice.
I'm impressed. These are some hardcore floaters. In Europe, they call floaters rockets.
I'm on it, Commander.
Affirmative.
On the move.
It'd be awkward if I missed all of these shots.
Missed the target.
I don't have a backup plan if I miss all of these shots.
About to start keeping
Well, I
score.
do. It's just that my backup plan is getting shot by the enemy while standing out of cover, so it's not a very good backup plan. Alright,
Excellent work. All objectives complete.
that was a weird mission, because, like, yeah, if I know it's a Muton and 3 floaters, I just walk with them and kill them, but the sound I was hearing could also have been 7 Muton elites, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, I don't really get to just walk at them and shoot them. Emerald Kaizo is like XCOM, but every single gym leader is a trapped UFO with every pod pulled.
Our soldiers have to be feeling good after
Sounds
a mission
fun.
like that.
Does that just mean you have to grind experience more? I don't know how I feel about just being forced to grind experience more in a Pokemon game. I'm keeping my alien pistols, because I will actually make plasma pistols out of those. I'm gonna want, like, honestly, probably only 2. Anyway, we're not gonna sell those for now. I'm just wondering if I can get to 500. It's a big number. It's definitely a big number.
I think the engineering team is getting antsy. They might be more excited about the new weapons than our troops are.
Let's do this covert op. You're not allowed to kill wild Pokemon for experience? You have to sit in front of a calculator and documentation for 30 minutes before every fight. You're usually not allowed to level higher than the next gym leader. What? They finally made Pokemon a real game. That's good. No game that you spend more time playing than looking at spreadsheets for is actually a game. I could build this. This is not a bad gun to have. Eventually I will want one. It's the like squad sight range gunner weapon. Once you get flying suits in your gunners, you definitely want to give them this. I still don't have flying suits though, so maybe it's not a priority. We could build another carapace. I'm gonna need more armor anyway for the base assault, right? Let's build a couple more carapace. And then I can stop using phalanx armor finally, and then I'll feel a little bit better about what I'm sending my soldiers into battle with. I would enjoy Path of Exile then. I don't like Path of Exile because the actual gameplay of Path of Exile is not gameplay. Is this a terror mission? I think this is a terror mission. When it rains, it pours. It could be a harvest mission, I guess. Let's take a look at the flamethrower. Let's take a look at the UFO real quick.
We're in pursuit. Disengaging.
Is that a flyover for a terror mission they're going to do later? Maybe? Might be. Thought Dr. Shen was dead. We're using an AI-generated Dr. Shen to pretend he's still alive for our video game. I can't move the globe anymore. Like, stop letting me. Yeah, it's a flyover for a terror mission. So we're gonna have a terror mission in Russia at some point. Sparky! Thanks for the 71 months. Appreciate it. Hope you are well. We are confident that you will handle this mashing with discretion. Is that how you would describe the way that I play Exalt missions? Discretion? I don't know if that's how I would describe it. Doesn't quite seem right. As I load up the team. Sparky, you got a soldier. Congratulations. Last time you tried to play PoE, you made it 5 characters and didn't get one above 30 because the builds weren't fun. Yeah, I tried to play Path of Exile and I had to like hit the potion at the right time to keep my DPS up or whatever, and I don't want to hit the potion. It's not what I'm all about. It's not why I'm playing an ARPG. I want to mind off, fly into the enemies. That's what I'm looking for. I think that's a common struggle for ARPGs, is making the game fun all the way through. So I want my fastest assaults with the highest level to be using the big gun. Yeah, Ward Square, you look good. The big gun. And we want high capacity mags on everybody. And we want maybe a scope on you, I don't really know. Use alloy jacketed rounds for a bunch of people. Somebody should bring a motion tracker, maybe. Honestly, feels like it's not that necessary, but oh, do I want to go for a capture? Do I have a... I think because there are so many missions, I'll just fatigue my assaults who I don't care that much about instead of going for a capture. You can get laser weapons from Exalt if you go for captures on Exalt missions, which kind of matters. Here we go. You don't have armor. Why don't you have armor? Here we go. Should note this on the missions, I guess. Although it looks like I'm only going to be doing 2 Exalt missions. And I should scan when? The 26th or something? Do Exalt ever get mechs? They start bringing aliens on missions, which can include mechdoids. So kind of.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
We're deploying to Mexico in hopes of eliminating an Exalt
Mexico!
Strike one will need to assist our operative in recovering the intel from the field.
Wonder what it's like to live in Mexico. There's a big red thing above it on the geoscape. Doesn't look great.
We have a new objective.
Finally, chat gets weird. Love that for us. Alright, I've done this XCOM map before this campaign. We go through here, tag all the things. The last one's over there.
Je vais vers la position.
Just have to walk to that to start all of this. But then we also want to get everybody else ready to run at them.
Already there.
I guess we could go over the top. I don't know why I hadn't considered that before. Feels a little messy somehow.
I'll make a run for it.
Maybe I've tried it before and it isn't actually good. I guess the mechs can't. Maybe that's why. Throw one! Thanks for the 54 months. Oh, I've just blocked the pipe. Whoops.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Commander.
Today you learned that visual snow / visual static is not in fact a universal experience. Like when you are looking at things, you see static, in your eyes? You need your midday nap, so you can later complain about people getting up late instead of early. I'm glad that you are embracing your aging or whatever. These people get over there? This is why I don't go over the top, I guess. Alright, let's get into it.
Yes, boss. Look sharp. Enemies are inbound. X-ray on the move.
Another Exalt mission, aka the color yellow. So we want to get vision of all of them, because if we have vision of them when we hack, it gives them a better hack than if we don't have vision of them.
On your order.
Let's do this. Enemies in sight. Moving out.
Color yellow and orange. Sure. Sure, good point. Oh, you're slow. You can go kill these ones then.
Let's do this. Target confirmed. On our way.
We have, as of the first turn of engagement, 19 enemies active.
It will take Exalt's people some time to get their communications back up and running.
Like it or not, this is ideal XCOM play. Dago Axe. The black and blue flicker that blurs the edges of objects. You thought the dark just looked like that. Huh. Interesting.
They're flanking my position.
It's a lot of guys. Love that for us. Oh my god. I should build more of those guns. Like, I don't need them, but it's just very satisfying to watch someone shoot that gun. It's raining men. Hallelujah. I have an astigmatism, which means that things have streaks of light coming off of them when I look at them at night. Actually, I have astigmatisms in both eyes. Makes it kind of miserable to try to like read street signs at night and stuff like that.
They're repositioning on us.
Is that not normal?
They're trying to flank us.
I mean, what is normal? But yeah, eyes don't have to do that.
Wave of new signatures closing on Strike 1, Commander. Multiple hostiles inbound.
Alright. We killed some of them, then some new ones arrived. Now we have 18 at the start of the turn. We'll see how we're doing at the end of the turn, though. I think you might have that too. Astigmatism is like, it's not like it's an uncommon thing to have.
Moving at the speed of death.
Already there.
How do I get a good close combat specialist shot with you? I don't. Unless I blow up some cover. Or with you. Oh no. It's not close combat specialist, close encounters is what I meant. So we gotta kill this. do that. Kind of like reload. This is my officer. Might be important for them to be close to
Affirmative.
the covert operative. I'm gonna reload there. I'm gonna shoot here though, because otherwise if this just steadies weapon, which sometimes it will choose to do. Oh my god, that was gruesome. Anyway, if it does that, I won't kill it. Seems bad. Still a lot of danger circles. XCOM missions not known for lacking danger circles. I would say that danger circles are kind of part of the game here. You have astigmatism as well, but you wear super thick glasses and you're just blind in general. Sounds
I'm on the move.
not incredible. Sorry to hear that. Man, the smoke grenade is not fun. I do not like the smoke grenade. What if I flamethrowered them?
Killing it with fire.
Can't take much more of this! I'm losing control of the situation!
Oh, my close combat specialist didn't go off. Flamethrowing them did something.
Heading there now.
I think that's a war crime. It's best not to think about it.
Affirmative. Tracking.
Why can't I run a gun? Oh, because I used my close encounters shot already. So all three of these are panicked? Is that right? That means they're not going to move if I stand next to them. Let's go over here. Alright. It's only you left. Go hack.
Enemy communications are down. That should keep Exalt.
And go hide over here again. And okay. Their turn. Regen biofield. That's some bullshit. Mechs shoot for bigger numbers, but they don't have as good aim bonuses. They do miss a bit more often.
That is not good.
F would be better with more spinning yellow circles. You're right. Unfortunately, we're going the wrong direction. Oh, that is a lot of steady weapons. So with so many steady weapons, maybe we can clear all of the enemies who have actually reloaded this turn. And save the hack.
Positioning on this.
More smokes. Okay. Because there probably aren't actually that many enemies with active guns. Everybody who's steadied doesn't have an active gun. Let's start from over here. These two are panicked. That one's panicked. This one has an active gun.
Okay.
Only 65% chance to hit. Dense smoke.
Target.
Dense smoke. still has an active gun. That's good. This... So I don't remember that guy reloading. I guess they did. Shotgun will kill this 100%. We usually get this kill. Unless we low rolled. Why don't the enemies just shoot you? Just shoot them, lol. Alright, that one are covered. This one. Kind of better to flamethrower than... Yeah. It kills a fraction of meld and a weapon fragment. I'll risk missing. It also means that I have to reload next turn and don't get my close encounter shot, but I think that's fine. Over here, you didn't reload, you steadied, so you're not reloaded. Did you reload? Disabling shots. Wait a second. It stops being the comm hack and starts being disabling shot between turns, so all of them can use grenades. So maybe I don't want this. That seems kind of bad. That sounds less than ideal.
I'll need to reload soon.
Moving out.
I guess I'll just hack again.
Scratch one for the good guys.
I'm rolling. Out of rounds.
The problem with hacking again... I don't want them to use grenades. The problem with hacking again...
On the move.
Here's a problem with hacking again. It's that I run out of hacks for the reinforcements at the end. I end up playing one turn where there are active enemies. Maybe we send you over here, actually. Health do you have? 10.
Making a run for it.
This is where the reinforcements drop in between turns here. Gotta reload.
J'y vais.
Let's just use the hack.
We've disrupted the enemy communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
Jorbs just discover why they throw grenades sometimes. I've known that and not known it at different times in my life. Many things that I know about this game are things that I have forgotten, remembered, forgotten, rediscovered, forgotten, remembered. Like, yeah, several times.
We're picking up fresh Exalt forces near
Oh.
One's position, Commander.
I guess we're not up to the ones that drop on the roof yet. Okay. One shows up here. I think that's fine. I think we are situated well enough that we can use our last tech this turn and clean up after that. I'm waiting for this to crit for like, yeah,
Ammo out.
yeah, that. I've been waiting for that.
I'm back online.
It's like I haven't gotten a good crit with it yet.
Moving out.
Another Mr. Green! Thank you very much for the 36 months. Hope you're well.
X-ray neutralized.
Why am I fighting humans and do I have to kill them all? Like all of the humans or all of the enemies on this mission? I am killing all of the enemies on this mission. I do not have to kill all the humans, that would be counterproductive. These are humans who have become alien sympathizers, though.
People some time to get their communications back up and
So,
running.
they are for killing.
Target neutralized.
Oh, this would be a really good place to get an alien grenade, actually. I don't have an alien grenade yet. Yeah, I should run a capture on one of these soon. Feels kind of weird that I don't have an alien grenade yet, but it is true.
I'm on it, Commander. Reload it. I'm on it, Commander. Let's do this.
Kill? There's just something very satisfying about the ballistic pistol ever doing anything.
Ok, je bouge. Je suis prêt à attaquer l'ennemi.
That enemy has been panicked for 4 turns. This is why we bought Jelly Delirium.
I'm running low on ammo.
Cible manquée.
Every mission is an abduction mission when you have an arc thrower.
Cover the flank.
Sure. They're going for the hack. How many do they have? 4. Okay. There is one more wave of reinforcements after this. We will have to kill without a hack, but I don't think that'll be too bad.
All set. That one's dead.
We'd also panic if a 12-foot tall robot sprayed you with a flamethrower. Kind of understandable. Very human.
Going in for the kill. Hauling ass.
Can we autopsy the Exalt? No, we cannot. And if you capture them, they will...
I need ammo.
Wow, that was gruesome. You don't capture them if you capture them. But... you do get their guns if you capture them. So you can farm guns off them, because they all have laser weapons, right? And some of them have alien grenades.
Heading to that location. I'm ready. On part l'attaque.
Looks like
If you capture them, they will demonetize you.
we just need to hold out a little longer.
Are they tech bros? Kind of.
Running dry.
No, Griffonger. I have no idea what you could possibly mean. Yeah, Wartscrow just kills both of these, I think. Imagine bringing an Exalt operative to Valen. Valen would be like, that's a human.
Got it. Right away. Found that simpleton.
Alright. They're dead.
Okay. Taken care of.
I just imagine that Valen has already dissected humans.
Okay.
Don't feel like she would have much to learn.
Great work, Commander. The transmitter perimeter is secure and Exalt's forces have been eliminated. That data is ours.
Flying human corpse. Flying human corpses blessed your mission. Like now for 7 years of good luck. Alright. I do like resilience on assaults a decent amount, but I think we're just taking executioner. It's kind of weird because so many of your shots are on Overwatch. You can't crit on Overwatch. Also, so many of the shots have a 100% chance to hit already. It does give 2 will. That's more relevant if we don't have an officer. Assaults can become Psy Soldiers and do decent with that late game, but you can't make an officer into a Psy Soldier, so that doesn't really work. I'm gonna take Executioner. If she gets Crypt, she'll just die. That's fine. Karyaga has been promoted as well. Karyaga has been my covert operative. I think for a covert operative, it's more important to have resilience. I also got up to 7 health, which is really nice. 25 meld, 21 weapon fragments. These missions are just a good time and a lot of money. These missions are great. So there's more to do still. There's a crashed destroyer still. I think I'm selling $230 worth of stuff. Like, I probably don't need all of these. I hate the idea of selling alloys and delirium. That does not spark joy. Don't need all of these. I have 12 floater corpses.
What's your status? Over.
I don't actually need that many sectoid commander corpses, I don't think. Even though they're 98. Maybe just sell some Illyrium. We've finally seen the light and discovered why scout officers are superior. Jorbs was right all along. Damn straight. Jorbs has been right about everything, always. That's what I discovered recently. We did it! Field Commander Learnet. We can ignore a point of enemy's damage reduction. For officers, this ability is provided to the entire squad. Or we can just take +1 aim and will up to +8 eventually. I like a +8 aim and will. Chem grenades strip DR entirely. Also, a lot of enemies just don't have much DR to begin with. Heat ammo ignores DR. I feel like having guns that shoot really hard solves DR for you pretty well, and we have a bunch of mechs with heat ammo. But in order to actually make those guns hit, you want to have some aim. So we'll do this one. That is a field commander. Way to go, Leonette.